Through the open door, the air-stiff outdoors passed into his room, quietly enveloping him, stealing into his very thought. Esperanza, Julia, the sorry mess he made of life. The years to come, even now beginning to weigh down, to crush, they lost concreteness, diffused into formless melancholy. The tranquil murmur of conversation issued from the brick-tiled azotea, where Don Julian and Carmen were busy pottering among the rose pots.
Papa, when will the long table be reset?
I don't know yet. Alfredo's not very specific, but I understand Esperanza wanted to be next month.
Where's a bit more decided? I wonder, he is over 30, is he not? And he's still a bachelor. Esperanza must be tired of waiting.
She doesn't seem to be in much hurry either.
How can a woman be in a hurry when the man does not hurry her? Papa, do you remember how much in love he was?
In love with whom?
With Esperanza, of course. He has not had another love affair that I know of. What I mean is that at the beginning, he was enthusiastic, flowers, serenade, notes, and things like that. What do you think happened?
I suppose long engaged before like that. Warm now, cool tomorrow. In fact, engagement has been allowed to prolong itself to argues to a certain lucidity of temperament or of affection on the part of either or both. The praise you are speaking of is natural enough for a beginning. Besides, as I see it, Alfredo's last race is escaping you. A last sprout of heart blood.
6 weeks ago, that house meant
A little mental relaxation lang din beneficial, beside a judge's kids day. You know, it's worth a rising young lawyer's trouble.
6 weeks ago, Julia Salas meant nothing to him. He did not even know her name, but now, one afternoon, he had gone neighboring with Don Julian.
Aya, consent.
I beg your pardon?
Fernando, finally, you visited with your father, Alfredo. Look how much you've grown now. Please take a seat. Please excuse us. Sorry for what I said earlier.
This is nothing. Each time I was about to correct you, I remember a similar experience I had once before. A man named Manalo. I kept calling him Manalo. After the 10 times or so, a young man rose from his seat and said suddenly, "Pardon me, my name is Manalang Manalang." You know, I'll never forgive him. The best thing to do under the circumstances I have found out is to pretend not to hear and to let others find his mistake without any help.
As you did this time, still you look amused every time.
Thinking of Mr. Manalo.
One day, Alfredo and Julia decided to walk together by the beach.
Up here, I found something. No, you, the spirit.
Are you so old?
And heart desire. Down there. The roads to me. The barring of this. Down there.
As Alfredo and Julia strolled longer and shared conversations beside the seashore, the sun has already set and night dimmed their surroundings.
Alas, what? Do I see you? What? I wish that were a man is a clear, it is, as you say, calm and calm. Who? I? Said, I am calm and placid. I used to think so too. Shows how we know ourselves. there is you.
Oh, me? But I am here.
I will not go, of course, until you are there.
Your fun is that. There isn't a different one or
American are rather essential to my entertainment. I acquire about house of the British girl in town. It is. You withdrawing the consent?
Reinforcing it.
Exactly.
That is what I do. No, of course, you're right.
Why did you say this is the last time?
I am going home.
When?
Tomorrow, I'll give a letter for father and mother. They want me to spend
Can't I come to say goodbye? No, but I want to.
There is no time. Mom seems so far from me. This is almost like
I know. This is Elworth. 9 years later now. I cannot get rid of old things.
all things.
Oh, old things, mistakes, encumbrances, old baggage.
At last, Our Lady of Sorrows entered the church.
Good evening. I had been thinking of all of this time that you had gone.
No, my sister asked me to stay until they are ready to go. Mr. Salazar, I wish to congratulate you
For what?
for your approaching wedding.
Never thought that my past could come follow. After everything that we've been through.
I should have offered congratulations long before, but you know, my visitors are slow about getting the news.
Our wedding interesting to you? Would you come if I ask you?
When it is going to be?
May,
May is the month of happiness, they say.
they say? Would you come?
Why not?
No reason. I am just asking. Then you will?
If you will ask me,
Then I ask you,
then I will be there.
Julita, did you ever have to choose between something that you wanted to do and something you had to do?
No?
I thought maybe you had that experience. Then you could understand a man who was such a situation. You are fortunate.
Is this man sure of what he should do?
I don't know, Julita. Perhaps not. But there is a point where things keep us and rushes downward of its own ways, dragging us along. Then it is foolish to us whether one will or will not, because it no longer depends on him.
But then why? Why? Oh, what do I know? That is his problem after all.
Doesn't it interest you?
Why must it? I have to say goodbye, Mr. Salazar. We are at the house.
She's not married to him.
You are very positive of her badness.
But do you approve?
Of what?
What she did?
No!
Well,
All I say is that it is not necessarily weak.
why shouldn't be? You talk like an immoral man. I did not know that your ideas were like that.
My ideas, the only test that I wish to apply to conduct is the test of fairness. Am I injuring anybody? No! Then I am justified with my conscience. I am right living with a man to whom she's not married. Is that it? It may be wrong. And again, it may not.
She has injured us. She was ungrateful.
The trouble with you is, Esperanza, is that you are...
Why do you get angry? I do not understand you at all. I think I know why you have been indifferent to me lately. I am not blind or deaf. I see and hear what perhaps some are trying to keep from me. Why don't you speak up frankly before? Is it too late?
Yes! One tries to be fair, according to his lights. But it is hard One would like to be fair to oneself first. But that is too easy. One does not care.
What do you mean? Whatever my shortcomings and no doubt, they are many in your eyes. I have never gone out in my way of my place to find a man.
Esperanza, I suppose.
If you mean you want to take back your word, if you are tired of, why don't you tell me that you are tired of me?
Wala na rin naman kahit na balikan. Wala nang tamis nung ika'y nahakan. At sa huling paalam naintindihan na sa ating dalawa may ibang nakalaan.
6 weeks ago.
As the door opened, I saw Esperanza, but I wish it was you.
I walk to the aisle to you. We lock our arms as we both walk to the podium. This day is supposed to be a newfound memory, but it turns out to be a chapter full of lies out of a story. As I look at you, you kept looking somewhere, looking for someone. It must be her. I wish the time resets and go back where you used to love me. That's why I'm saying I do.
I have to do what is right. That's why I'm saying I do. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Oh, you're in town?
On some little business.
Why would you come up?
So all these years, since when? He had been seeing the light of dead stars, long extinguished, yet seemingly still in their appointed places in the heavens. His love for her is just like a dead stars.